Hi, this is Anthony. Welcome back to my show. Early Monday morning, I posted a video about Arcimoto, which makes fun utility vehicles, thus their stock symbol FUV. I stated that I had 4 shares and lost about 95% of their value, and upon getting a stockholder notice about a shareholder meeting that was called for about a week from now, I decided that the stock was no longer worth holding on to and was planning to sell when the market opened. When the market opened on Monday, I did sell my 4 shares, again for a loss of approximately 95% of the value, but it's held in a Roth IRA, so I can't take the loss against gains on winners. Not that there are too many winners this year in the stock market, although evidently October was one of the best Octobers in many, many years. Soon after selling my 4 shares, I looked at how the stock was faring, confident that because I had released my informational video, the stock had probably collapsed. However, as you can see from this chart, right after I sold, the stock went up approximately 20%. Otherwise, one could imagine that didn't last forever, and it fell back down. Also, right after I uploaded my first Arcimoto video yesterday, I happened to notice a change in leadership with the company. Here we see a screenshot of what appears when you Google the stock price of Arcimoto on a laptop. We can see that as of August 5th, 2022, the CEO is Jesse A. Fittipaldi, not Mark Frohnmeyer, who now is shown just as the founder. I clicked on the link to Frohnmeyer's Wikipedia page, and there was nothing about him leaving the company, but if you go down and look at the links at the bottom, you'll see one of them stating, Arcimoto founder demoted following drunken driving arrest astride 3-wheeler. Well, that's certainly not good for the company. Oh, as I launch into today's video, please take just a second to hit the subscribe button below. It really helps me out and doesn't cost you anything. Thanks. Since I'm a shareholder, I recently received a copy of the shareholder information concerning the special meeting of stockholders to be held on November 11th, 2022. Because the stock is under $1, they risk being delisted from Nasdaq, so there's half a dozen proposals to be voted on. I'll put them in the show notes for you to look at, but what I think is one of the most important is the one that will implement a reverse stock split, likely between a 5-for-1 reverse split and a 20-for-1 reverse split. With the price recently of about 70 cents a share, a 5-for-1 reverse split would give you 1 share of stock for every 5 that you formerly owned, and the new price would be about $3.50. Should they do a 20-for-1 reverse split for every 20 shares you owned, you'd get 1 new share, and it would be worth about $14. They might also do a 10-for-1 reverse split, and in that case, your stock would be worth about $7 a share. Now, the problem with reverse splits, unlike regular splits, is that many brokerages charge you a reverse split or reorganization fee. In the case of my brokerage, I'm charged a $38 fee. Not all companies charge this fee for reverse splits, but many do. If you're unsure if your broker has such a fee, then be sure to do research on it. For regular splits, where you might get 10 shares for every 1 share you own, there's never a positive stock split fee. In general, if you own an odd amount of shares, the company may just force you to sell your shares to them. For instance, if you owned only 4 shares of Arcimoto and they do a 5-for-1 reverse split, you're not going to get any shares. You're just going to get paid for your 4 shares at the market price on the day that the split takes effect. Even if I wasn't facing having to pay a $38 fee, just looking at the trend of their charts should indicate that for prospective holders or buyers of this stock, you should probably wait for them to turn around to profitability. Again, not investment advice. Other proposals to be voted on include expanding the number of shares outstanding. This will dilute an already beaten down stock. I'll probably do a video on that soon. So what do you think? A stock that is collapsing in price, risking being delisted from the exchange, a likely potential expensive reverse split, the number of shares expanding, so watering down potential earnings per share, and drunken chaos at the management level. Is this the type of security that anyone should put their hard-earned money into at this point? I would love to hear your opinions on this. Do you own any shares? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and of course I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. And let me know what companies you would like me to look at. I don't just make videos about companies that I currently own or have owned in the past, but I also make videos based on viewer suggestions. You can find me on Instagram at AnthonyRRMills. For my American viewers, I sell collectibles on eBay, things like old stock and bond certificates, coins and banknotes, postal items, books, and Masonic items. I only ship to addresses in the United States, but if you have one, please look at my items. My username on eBay is stock_tycoon. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck in investing.